Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. I know I've been going missing on y'all, but I am back with another video. So we all know that Valentine's Day is coming up soon, and I wanted to come and share with you all some tips and tricks and words of encouragement for those of us that may be spending Valentine's Day alone this year. This is my second Valentine's Day single. Well, the second one in a row. Prior to that, I was in a long-term relationship for about seven and a half years. That ended, so I have been single for the past about to be two Valentine's Days. For me, it's a little bit different. It doesn't bother me as much, but in the past, I remember being alone on Valentine's Day and having a real issue with it. So I wanted to come and be an encouragement to you all and share some things that I know will make you feel better for sure, and just some tips to help you along on Valentine's Day coming up. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. One of my biggest things for Valentine's Day, and most likely something that I'm going to do this Valentine's Day, is I'm going to treat myself. Y'all know all of the goodies are in the stores right now. Whether you are a stuffed animal type of person, you love jewelry, you love flowers, candy, all of that is in the store right now. And sometimes, y'all know how I am if you've been watching me for any number of years. I love all that cutesy stuff. That's just the type of person I am. I've accepted that about myself, and whoever I end up with in the future is just going to have to accept it too. I can't be changed. I won't be moved when it comes to stuff like that. I am the girl that is into stuff like that. So I know for sure that I'm going to buy myself possibly, some kind of stuffed animal. It would have to be pretty unique. If y'all been following me for a while as well, you know that I have like a stuffed animal collection. We'll get into that another day, but usually on Valentine's Day, there are some new stuffed animals that they may put out, something unique that you haven't seen in other stores. And if there's something like that out there, I may possibly get it. I don't know. This year, I'm thinking about treating myself actually to some perfume and some flowers. So speaking of the flowers, I was actually gifted some flowers by a company that I'm working with in today's video. So Rose Forever New York reached out to me and wanted to send me a product to review on my channel to see how I like it and to see how my subscribers would like it as well. I received this a couple days ago. It came in perfect condition. The box was labeled fragile. It didn't have any issues when it came to my P.O. box. The set that I picked out specifically, I got the Passion Crystal in the lilac color, are naturally preserved roses that last for up to a year. So for me, I know that they have the different boxes and things like that on their website, which I'll link everything down below, that they have different roses in. They have different colors. They have different sizes of different boxes. I know a lot of people like the velvet looking type of boxes because they may use them as pieces of decor, whether it is in like a living or a dining space, whatever it may be. For me personally, I know that I need storage and I like for things to have purpose. I don't necessarily need a lot of decorative things right now because I'm moving hopefully sometime this year. So I haven't been buying things like that. I want stuff to keep things in for the time being. So when I saw these drawers right here, I could not pass it up. So I got the Passion Crystal and Lilac. This does also come in a large size. Obviously it comes with 9 flowers in there. Here is what the top of that looks like. So this top portion does actually come off. Try not to get too many fingerprints on there for the video. This does come off completely. So after a year, if you get rid of the roses that are in there, which they do look like, you can pull them out and maybe wipe on the inside. I figured that I could reuse this. It's like a jewelry box. It has this drawer that comes out, which I already can go ahead and put jewelry in there. Thought that would be really neat because you can see through it. You can put whatever you like in there, maybe makeup, whatever the case may be. But I thought for me, jewelry would be the best option here. I have a ton of jewelry that I need to store in places, running out of room with it. So I thought that would be great to use that for that reason. Also, if you want to set something on top for the time being, you can, because you are protected by that top layer. So thank you so much to Rose Forever for reaching out to me to do this video. video. Another thing that I wanted to mention, this is a New York based company. They just started in about 2019, so they're still pretty fresh, but they always have new items on their website. I have a code which is Wendy20 to receive $20 off. I will link it down below, as well as the link to the box of roses that I received in particular. They also have their Valentine's Day sale going on. So Valentine's Day obviously is right around the corner. It is on Monday. So if you want to go ahead and treat yourself, go look on their website. Maybe it's something you see that you want to add as a cute decor piece. I know that these roses that last for a year have been very popular, especially around holidays like Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, and Christmas. People gravitate towards those kinds of things. So what better way to treat yourself, especially if you want to do flowers? Get some that last for a year. So I'll leave all of the information down below. Again, thank you to Rose Forever for reaching out to me for this collaboration. As I mentioned, of course, roses, flowers, whatever the case is. I haven't been a huge flowers person in the past, but I think this year, besides the Rose Forever box that I got, I'm definitely going to treat myself to a nice bouquet of flowers I would like to put on my kitchen table. I think that would be really neat. I also really wanted to buy myself a real heart necklace. I like those hearts that are intertwined, the two hearts. I think those are really cute, but I really want like a diamond heart necklace. And I was looking at some on Kay's Jewelers website. Probably link down below some of the necklaces that I was looking at in case y'all want to look at those too. But I really wanted to treat myself to a real necklace. Like, I have some necklaces that I picked up from places like Target and Walmart. But the only two real necklaces that I have, or three really, were gifted from my mom. So I have my cross necklace that I got for Christmas, the sterling silver, this past year. And then I have, I think it's a Tree of Life necklace that she gifted me the year before last, and a gold necklace that she gifted me several years ago. So I want to add to my real jewelry collection. I kind of want to scale back on a little bit of the costume stuff. Like, I want to have staple pieces, but at the same time, I know me. Like, as I'm getting older, I've noticed that I tend to wear the same pieces of jewelry, and those are my real jewelry pieces. So that is something that I want to get for myself. Also, a bottle of perfume. So you can go to, like, I know that, what is it? Is it Scent Bird or Scent World? I'm not quite sure. Different perfume places. What's another perfume place that I can't think of? Cater strictly to perfume. I had it on the tip of my tongue. I can't think of it right now. But also any type of department store where you can get the perfume set. I love getting them in sets. It's nice to have the bottle, but sometimes you do want to have the corresponding hand hand lotion to kind of go with the scent and kind of bring it all together. TJ Maxx, Marshalls, places like that are great places to get those perfume sets that may not necessarily be the newest scent, but they are more affordable. So I don't want to go crazy. I've kind of been on a no spend lately. As y'all noticed, I haven't been doing a whole bunch of hauls like I used to back in the day because I am saving to move. But I want to treat myself to some perfume. So maybe I will do a video and we will go pick out some. We'll see. Also, when you are maybe spending the day alone, you could definitely, you know, as a treat to yourself, take yourself out to lunch or dinner. I know it can most likely be very daunting, especially if this is your first time really going out to eat by yourself. But if you are comfortable, give it a try. You know, at least start out, you know, order you some food. If you feel like you're getting anxious, you can always, you know, call your server, let them know, hey, I just want to pack it up, and you can leave. There's no harm in at least trying and seeing how you feel. If it becomes too overwhelming, just leave. I would say that if you are going out to eat and you don't necessarily want to be approached, don't sit at any type of bar setting. Just get a booth or a table somewhere by yourself. You can chill, maybe put in your AirPods, listen to some music if you want to, or just be in the mood. Order your food, order a drink, whatever the case is, and enjoy being by yourself. If you're not at that stage yet where you're comfortable going out to dinner by yourself, order a nice dinner in and watch a nice movie. No harm in doing that. And more than anything, you've got your peace. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know, again, Valentine's Day, some people, it's a hard day for a lot of people. And it's not just because some people are single. people really need to think about the fact that people have lost loved ones. Maybe they've lost their spouse, or maybe they've lost children. A lot of us have experienced tremendous amounts of loss over the course of the last 2 or 3 years. So when you look on social media and people are telling others how they should feel about Valentine's Day, they need to kind of have a little bit more perspective and understand that maybe some people have dealt with loss. It's not just, oh, I'm single, I just don't have anybody. No, they've had somebody and they've lost them. So sometimes Valentine's Day is extremely hard for some people. And the biggest thing on that day is going to be self-care. Luckily, Valentine's Day is on a Monday, so maybe you have work to distract you a little bit. That always helps to kind of get back into your normal routine. Another buffer that we kind of have going on for Valentine's Day, for those of us that it may be a little bit difficult for, is the Super Bowl is on the 13th, which is on a Sunday. So, that may be a buffer. Maybe, on social media, everybody's just talking about the game and you don't have all the lovey-dovey stuff going on that may bother some people. I would say that if that kind of stuff does bother you, then maybe you want to avoid social media. I would probably stop getting on social media. If that bothered me, I would stop on the 12th, 13th, 14th, maybe even the 15th. It may not be safe enough to go back on until the 16th, if that's the kind of thing that does bother you. Me, I love looking at it. I love being nosy. I love looking at all the posts where people decorate hotel rooms. I almost had a thought. This is kind of a sidebar, but I had a thought to where I wonder if I could be someone that someone hires to come in and decorate hotel rooms for their significant other. Like, I thought that would be a really good side hustle. So maybe if you haven't thought about that already, if you're really good at decorating and setting up like, party favors or parties or events, that kind of thing, that would be something really good to possibly invest in and think about, because now we have almost another year to build up to the next Valentine's Day. So that was something I was really considering. I've been swamped at work, so I haven't had the time to sit down and really write out the figures and think about what it would take for me to do that, like the startup costs and how to promote myself to do that kind of thing. But I was seriously thinking, like, I could be somebody that another person hires to do that and make me some money on the side. So that's something to think about. That's a sidebar, but I was really considering it this year. I just unfortunately don't have the time. At this point, I don't have the time. Catch me next year and it may be a different story. So we covered treat yourself, dinner. You don't necessarily have to go out alone, but if you're comfortable, it's fine. Or if you're comfortable going to a movie, it's fine as well. I know a lot of places still have COVID restrictions, so of course, monitor those kinds of things. Wear your mask, do what you have to do. Ordering dinner in. So if you are going to order dinner in, be mindful of wait times, obviously. Some places are short-staffed, or Valentine's Day is going to be a busy day for dinner. So make sure you plan accordingly. Treating yourself to your flowers or your perfume or your candy. And if you're thinking about treating yourself, if you don't mind waiting the day after, get that discount candy, okay? Might as well get it half price if you can, if not 90% off. Usually all the candy for Valentine's Day, though, it does go literally the day after. People run in there and get it the day after, and they will save it, give it away, eat it, whatever the case is. You can decorate your space. Like if you have an office in your home, or if you have a nice little beauty room, go to the Dollar Tree and get you just some little decorations to put around, just to make yourself feel good. That kind of stuff, it peps me up and I love it. I even got a tablecloth, just a cheap one from the Mighty Dollar for like $1. And I put that on my kitchen table and I just love it. And I also got like some heart-shaped magnets to put on my refrigerator. I like that kind of stuff. And I totally believe that I'm going to be that kind of mom one day that decorates for every little holiday, because I'm into that kind of thing. And I like being festive. So if you are that kind of person like me, then I would definitely advise to do that. You can treat yourself to like a spa day. So go ahead and get your nails and feet done. It's the perfect time to go on Valentine's Day, honestly, because they're going to get their most traffic this weekend. So like Thursday, Friday, and Saturday morning, most likely, is going to be the most traffic for those kinds of businesses. Hair, nails, feet, wax, and all that stuff. So if you go after the fact on the 14th and 15th, then you're all good to go. There's no wait times, or maybe you can get an easier appointment, that kind of thing. Also keep in mind, some people may not celebrate Valentine's Day this weekend because of the Super Bowl or whatever they may have going on. They may wait to celebrate next weekend. So this may or may not be an opportunity for you to go into the places that you want to go to and enjoy it without, you know, crowded stores, that kind of thing. Again, the Super Bowl is a big buffer for the Valentine's Day holiday. That's pretty much it. Just treat yourself and relax, and just know that if you are feeling sad or alone, that it won't be forever. It won't. And then also, if you are grieving someone, allow yourself the time to grieve. And that's perfectly fine, because you're allowed that time to grieve. If you have little ones, buy them cute little Valentine's Day gifts. If you're a single mom or a single dad, whatever the case may be, treat your kids, because seeing your kids light up when you get them little gifts is like the best feeling. I don't have kids, but I've been a kid, and my parents have gifted me Valentine's Day gifts, and it's just the best thing ever. Even though they were together at one point and they did that, it was still an awesome feeling for them to give me little gifts. And that's something that you definitely cherish as you get older. I'm most likely going to try and go visit my mom on Saturday and get her a little something, even though she has a guy friend now. But still, I still like getting my mom at least a card or something for Valentine's Day, just to let her know that I'm thinking about her. And then one of the most important things that I want to say is, don't let anybody try to make you feel as though the day shouldn't be important. Like, if it is important to you, then it should be important to them. You know, like, don't lower your standards because this person is telling you that you shouldn't feel any kind of way about that day. If it is important to you, then let it be important to you. And don't let anybody else convince you otherwise. A lot of people like to get on their high horses on the internet, and they'll tell you, try to make you feel like, well, you shouldn't worry about Valentine's Day. That should be every day. Well, yeah, that's the given. You should show love to people that you love every day. But on Valentine's Day, sometimes people want a little extra attention, and there is nothing wrong with that. So with that being said, y'all know I'm long-winded. I'm going to go ahead and drop down below some of the things that you plan on doing for your Valentine's Day. Whether you're single, together with somebody, no matter what the case is, I love to hear about plans. I know that there are a lot of concerts coming up in March, so maybe you have something scheduled for later in the year. I know there's 2 concerts in particular. There is a Maxwell concert, and what is the guy's name? Keem? Is that his name? And then there's also like a 90s throwback concert with like Jagged Edge, a whole lot of other people. So if y'all are going to those concerts, let me know. I would love to know about it. I wish that I could go, but I can't get off of work like that. So thank y'all so much for watching. Check out Rose Forever New York. See their information down below in my description box. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for continuing to support me. And I'll talk to you again in my next video. Bye.